good at this. Pollution by Michael and Dustin. Yeah.
This was a river, now it's a town. The problem is that we use too much stuff is bad for the environment, and people just throw it in rivers, lakes, and on the ground.
Solution. There should be trash cans that compress and reuse the trash for energy to compress the trash. Um, reduce. Trash. Some people or some people or some people can go and take the trash for their car.
Weather problems. Did you know that pollution in China can affect the temperature in America? 88% of the children in Guizhou, China suffer from various respiratory diseases as the area they live in is a huge e-waste site. In cities where there is huge traffic and vehicles run bumper to bumper, the pollutants in the air can seep into your car, making the air you breathe inside your car up to 10 times more polluted than typical city air.
In response to the nuclear crisis after 2011 tsunami, the Japanese government dumped over 11 million liters, 2 million gallons. What? Over 2 million gallons of radioactive water into the Pacific Ocean. A few days later, radioactive fish were found 50 miles offshore. That's what that thing is. The one on top.
Dirty water will kill. Dirty water is the world's biggest health risk and continues to threaten both quality of life and public health in the United States. Climate change will have a significant impact on the sustainability of water supplies in the coming decades. Millions of migrating songbirds that nest in Canada's boreal forest are threatened by dirty water.
According to the 2012 study of UNICEF, 2,200 children die every day as a result of dirty drinking water. The 2011 tsunami in Japan reached over a 70-mile-long island of debris, which is floating out of the Pacific Ocean. The debris is made up of houses, plastic bodies, cars, and radioactive waste. Experts estimate that it will reach Hawaii in 2 years and the U.S. coast a year later. Lake Lake Kura something is located in the southern Urala Mountains in Russia, is considered the most polluted spot on Earth after it was used for deceased as dumping site for nuclear waste. Sending Spending just 5 minutes near the lake unprotected can kill a person. Um, in 19 in the 1960s, the lake dried out of radioactive dust carried by the wind, irritated 500,000 people with radiation equivalent to atomic bomb dropped in Hiroshima.
Water pollution happens when chemicals or dangerous foreign substances are introduced to water, including chemicals, sewage, pesticides, and fertilizers from agricultural runoff, or metals like lead or mercury. The air we breathe has a very exact chemical composition. 99% of it is made up of nitrogen, oxygen, water vapor, and inert gases. Pollution is the introduction of a contaminant into a natural environment, usually by humans.
If you live or work or go to school near high traffic roads, seaports or rail yards, you face a greater risk of cancer or decreased lung function as these places contain more potential levels of air pollution. For your children, toxic air pollution in, is in a even bigger problem, in part because children breathe much more quickly than adults. Even if you don't smoke cigarettes, your lungs or heart may be similarly damaged simply from exposure to ozone and particulate matter. 5 minutes by Lake Car or something will kill you from the radioactive pollution.
Yes.